Well, it might be the off-season for the NBA, but the most nauseating and delusional athlete on planet Earth's PR team never sleeps, as Nike just put out a jaw-dropping, vomit-inducing Forever the King campaign. A 30-second ad which legitimately does nothing but layer one lie or gross exaggeration after the next. It is going to be difficult for me to put this in its proper context, so allow me to play the footage of this thing while I read the transcript of it for you. Quote, "They called him the chosen one. He carried the weight of every expectation on his shoulders, but he never broke. We were all witnesses. Every rival was defeated. Every idol was destroyed. He took the crown and kept it. Behold the greatness. He is the Forever King." And woof, I don't even know where to begin with this pile of filth. Really, the only viable and remotely true statement in the entire ad was that they called him Chosen One. And they did call him that, since it isn't just the tattoo he has inked on his back. It was the headline of the Sports Illustrated article about LeBron James, which was published in 2002 when he was just a junior in high school. And that article and headline actually preceded LeBron getting the infamous tattoo and was the impetus for it. So sure, they did call him that. But that is where the accurate statements end in this ad. So let's just take it line by line, shall we? He damn sure didn't carry the weight of every expectation on his shoulders. He cracked under said weight, choked his ass off, soiled his little panties, and then crawled his bum self out of town and begged another top 3 player in the NBA at that time to help him steal some garbagey rings. And despite being imbued with an unshakable level of confidence, surrounded by his unbeatable super team,
not 5, not 6, not 7.
Yeah, he managed to fail there as well. So he broke yet again and slithered to yet another super team where, yeah, you guessed it, he also failed more times than not. And we were all witness to those failures. Witness to none of his rivals being defeated. Seriously, what is this Nike ad even talking about? Every idol destroyed? The 2 best players in LeBron's requisite post-2010 prime were Steph Curry and Nikola Jokic. Steph Curry beat the Fraud King in 3 of the 4 final series those two matched up in, while Nikola Jokic swept and then gentleman swept the Fraud King in back-to-back seasons, while LeBron had Anthony Davis balling out of his mind for him. Hell, why stop with Steph and Jokic though? Tim Duncan, the other historical great that LeBron ran up against multiple times in his playoff career, bested him 2 times out of 3 final series that they both appeared in. Exactly what rivals were defeated by LeBron? DeMar DeRozan and Paul George? Exactly how and when did LeBron take any crown? The media desperately has been pushing and peddling this fraud failure as a king for 20 years, bolstered in large part by the fact he was calling himself the king since the time he hit the league. But let's face it, kings take their crowns, LeBron never did. Kobe surfaced as the alpha after Michael Jordan's reign ended, and once Kobe ceded his throne, LeBron took nothing. He was just handed everything, didn't earn a damn thing, and certainly has never kept it. The era of roughly the 2010 through 2020 range, you can make the case, was actually Steph Curry's more than it was LeBron's. And since 2020, the league has belonged to Giannis Antetokounmpo and Nikola Jokic. Behold the greatness? Yeah, sure. Behold a guy given everything who still failed way more times than he has succeeded in ideal situations with optimal health. The Forever King? How can Nike in good conscience even put this smut out into circulation? Are they in fact planning on flashy thingying us into submission? Do they really think no one's memory runs back far enough to remember any of this stuff? The Forever King is absolutely rich as hell for a guy that no one outside of this era of players really ever respected at all. You legitimately had a 9-point-per-game role player salsa dancing around and mocking this guy in his home arena while being bounced in the first round of the playoffs. No one would dare with Michael Jordan. But again, ultimately, there are levels to this. It should be the forever loser. That is a whole lot more like it. The all-time leader in most finals games lost, who has won a near 4 championships in going on damn near a quarter of a century of prime playing time. Yes, LeBron, much to your dismay, we all have been and continue to be witnesses to it all.